Imagine a quiet neighborhood where nothing ever happens, until one day, everything changes. Picture the peacefulness of a quaint community, where the most thrilling event is a local football match or a neighborhood barbecue. The days roll by in a tranquil rhythm, underscored by the simple mundanity of everyday life. But then, the unthinkable happens. Beneath the veneer of this idyllic suburbia, a chilling discovery is made. A life full of promise and vitality is abruptly extinguished. The victim, a well-liked figure in the community, is found under circumstances that send shivers down the spine of every resident. The details of the crime scene are hushed whispers, revealing just enough to spark fear and speculation, but not enough to provide any definitive answers. The tranquility of the neighborhood is shattered. The ordinary has given way to the extraordinary, the mundane to the horrifying. And yet, this is only the beginning of a mystery that's about to unfold. As investigators arrive at the scene, they realize this is no ordinary case. A shroud of mystery hangs heavy in the air, a tangible sense of the unknown that sends shivers down their spines. The detectives, seasoned by years of experience, start to methodically piece together the puzzle. They sift through a maze of clues, each more baffling than the last. A cryptic note here, an out-of-place item there. The narrative of this crime is anything but straightforward. Every piece of evidence seems to lead to a dead end, a false lead, a cul-de-sac of confusion. The detectives grapple with the challenges thrown at them. They follow trails that twist and turn, leading them deeper into the labyrinth of the crime. The unexpected turns in the investigation only serve to fuel their determination. The more they dig, the deeper the mystery becomes. And the question remains, who could commit such a crime? In every investigation, there are always suspects, but in this case, they were as baffling as the crime itself. Our first suspect, a seemingly innocuous character, held a secret grudge against the victim. A childhood friend turned bitter rival. His motive was a cocktail of jealousy and resentment. His alibi, a conveniently timed business trip. Next, we have the estranged spouse. They had a tumultuous relationship, marred by frequent arguments and separations. The victim's recent decision to file for divorce might have been the last straw, pushing the spouse over the edge. Their alibi, a late-night movie alone. Finally, the mysterious stranger, a recent acquaintance with no clear motive. A figure shrouded in enigma. Their connection to the victim remains unclear. Their alibi, a solitary hike in a remote area with no one to vouch for their whereabouts. Each suspect presents an intriguing puzzle piece in this complex crime story. As the list of suspects grows, the truth seems farther away than ever. Just when the case seemed unsolvable, a breakthrough changes everything. Like a thunderbolt from a clear sky, the final piece of the jigsaw puzzle falls into place. The detectives, weary but determined, make a discovery that flips the script entirely. The quiet neighbor, the one nobody ever suspected, is found to be the culprit. As the narrative unspools, we find ourselves in the heart of a chilling revelation. The motive, as it turns out, is not driven by greed, revenge, or even a twisted sense of pleasure. It's far more mundane and yet equally terrifying. The neighbor was driven by an insatiable curiosity, a morbid fascination with the dark side of humanity. The story ends not with a bang, but with a hushed whisper, a shocking revelation that sends a chill down our spines. The criminal, the motive, and the chilling conclusion are all unveiled, leaving us to grapple with the unsettling reality. In the end, the most shocking truths were the ones hiding in plain sight. In the aftermath of the crime, the neighborhood would never be the same. The echoes of the event resonate, leaving a lasting imprint on the community's psyche. Lessons were learned, bonds were forged, and a stronger, more vigilant community emerged from the ashes. This crime story served as a stark reminder that tranquility can be deceptive and that mysteries can lurk even in the most peaceful corners. This was one crime story that shook the community, reminding us that even in the quietest neighborhoods, mysteries can lurk around every corner. Stay tuned for more true crime stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat.